Good morning. How are you doing today? It's a little gloomy day over here, but seems like it's going to clear out later. I hope so. Let's wait for people to join in and we can go from there. Hello. Let's play some music in the meantime. Hello. Thank you for joining. Good morning. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Well, let me introduce myself again. My name is Vishal Kapoor, and I'm a realtor. Work for Century 21 in Oakville, Miller Real Estate. And I do every morning these tips for home buyers and home sellers so they can get some advantage out of it. Let's wait for a few more minutes to see more people join in. And let me know where you're from, and do you live in Canada, or you have friends and family in Canada? Hi from here. Happy Diwali for people who are celebrating. I see like some Indians and Hindus are there, and thank you. Oh, you are my neighbor, like, and I'm in Oakville. Message me or feel free to share with your friends and family if you found these tips helpful. Really appreciate that. How are you? Kuman Raj, thank you. Can share. I love to get some hearts from you. If you can just tap on your screen, and you can swipe up if you're on Android, or swipe right if you're on your iOS, and share with your followers and family friends. I really appreciate that. My hair, what happened? I know it's like growing fast. Like I have to get the cut done. Let's start with some with the pair. All right, let's start a tip. What I'm doing, like, I'm just sharing some tips, home buying tips, and also sharing some tips for sellers as well. So today topic is, like, I'm going to share 4 quick tips that could save you thousands. So a lot of time it happens, like, people say, like, I'm pre-qualified for the mortgage when they're going to buy the house. I will say, don't get pre-qualified, get pre-approved. Do you want to get the best house you can for the least amount of money? Then make sure you're in the strongest negotiating position possible. Price is only one bargaining chip in the negotiation, and not necessarily the most important one. Often other terms, such as the strength of the buyer, or the length, how long house is in on the market, are critical to a seller. This process takes anywhere from a few days to a few weeks, depending on your situation. It's very powerful, and a weapon we recommend all our clients have in their negotiating arsenal. So get pre-approved. Don't talk like those kind of things. Like, I really appreciate that if you stick to the topic, and I don't know how much people have time to talk of those kind of things over here. So unfortunately, I have to block you. So I don't know, like people have a lot of time to talk garbage like that. I don't get it. So we're here like in the serious business, and I'm sharing some tips. We're not talking about like anything bad over here. So be respectful to people who are broadcasting. Really appreciate that. So getting back to the topic, like, sorry, I got like distracted over here. Like I say, like don't get pre-qualified, like, get pre-approved. And most of the banks like it will help you on that, and see like how much money you can go for. Second thing is like, people ask like, should I sell first or should I buy first? Well, if you have a house to sell, sell it before selecting a house to buy. Let's pretend that we could go out for the perfect house for you. Or we find it and you love it. Now you have to make an offer to the seller. You want the seller to reduce the price and wait until you sell your house. The seller figures that's a risky deal, since he might pass up a buyer who doesn't have to sell a house while he's waiting for you. So it's like first come first basis, like, say like, pre-qualified, pre-approved, and it's ready to go. There's no financial obligation, and there's no going to be approval on finance. Definitely he wants to go for that person first. So he says, okay, he'll do the contingency, but it has to be a full price offer. So you see, you paid more the house than you could have because of the contingency. Now you have to sell your existing house, and in a hurry, otherwise you lose the dream house. So to sell quickly, you might take an offer that's lower than if you had more time. So when you pre-approved, you have a less restriction to buy. You're not putting those conditions in your offer that will make you like on the weaker position. So you are the more stronger position if you are pre-approved. Excuse me. Third thing I will say, like play the game of nines. Before house hunting, make a list of 9 things you want in the new place. Then make a list of 9 things you don't want. We call this 9 of this and 9 of that. So you can use this list as a scorecard to rate each property you see. The one with the biggest score wins. This helps avoid confusions and keep things in perspective when you are comparing dozens of homes. When house hunting, keep in mind the difference between skin and bones. The bones are things that cannot be changed, such as the location, view, size of lot, noise in the area, school district, and floor plan. And the skins represents finishes like carpet, wallpaper, color, and window coverings. Buy the house with good bones, because the skin can always be changed to match your taste. I always recommend that you can imagine each house as if it were vacant. Consider each house on its underlying merits, not the seller's decorating skills. Like a lot of time, I see the buyers, they get stuck with I didn't like the carpet. Can I repeat the list of skin and bones? Absolutely, I can do that for sure. So what I was saying is, when you house hunting, keep in mind the difference between skin and bones. You can also check my blog later. Actually, I post it in the written format. It's on my website, wishforyourhome.ca. And so if you missed my comments, you can take the note, or you can replay the video later to listen to it as well. So the bones are things that cannot be changed, as the location, view, size of lot, noise in the area, school district, and floor plan, because that cannot be changed. So that's we would call bone. The skin represent which is easily changed surfaces, finishes like carpet, wallpaper, color, and window coverings. So buy the house with good bones, because the skin can always be changed to match your taste. I always recommend that you can imagine each house as if it were vacant. Consider each house on its underlying merits, not the seller's decorating skills. And like I was saying, like a lot of people get stuck with that, like, I didn't like the countertop, or I didn't like the carpet, or I didn't like the color of the stairs. These things can be a change, and that's not expensive to change, which you can do. You can definitely put that in your offer. And the other thing which I recommend, don't be pushed into any house. So do your shopping. Like when you go and buy the stuff, like, you don't go just like, you buy the first. If you really liked it, that's a different story. But like still, I recommend, like, look different houses. Your agent should show you everything available that meet your requirements. Don't make a decision on a house until you feel that you've seen enough to pick the best one. I know it's like sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes you get like, and don't see like too many as well, because sometimes you get confused. When you narrow down what you really want and what's important to you, then it becomes much easier. Review the multiple listing printout with your agent to make sure that you are getting a complete list. So like whatever the available in the market, like, and you can do that. Right now the market is like that, like, things are, it's a seller's market and selling quick. It's slowing down a little bit, but still, if the good price, that's selling pretty fast. So when you're ready with, when you're pre-qualified, you can make an offer on the spot if you like the house. So my advice to you, like, if you need like more help, you can reach out to me. My name is Vishal Kapoor. I work for Century 21 Miller Real Estate in Oakville, and I focus with first-time home buyers. I also help baby boomers who are downsizing, and also have investment properties, which I focus on. So those are my specialized area. I work Oakville and surrounding areas. Most of my clients coming from Mississauga, some people moving from Brampton as well. Burlington, Oakville and Burlington, like these are the greatest place to live. Oakville is like people find it like a little bit pricier, but like, you get the great value over here, a great area, great creeks around here. Also, the prices go a little bit, tend to get a little bit higher when you're investing a property. Burlington is a great area to invest. Like that's one of the. Oh, you are from Burlington, fantastic. How do you like Burlington? You can share with us. How long you living over there? Maybe we should connect on that. Like, I lived in Burlington for 13 years, and last 3 years I'm living in Oakville. And these two areas, like, 3 years, fantastic. So you want to move up, like from condo to want to buy a townhouse? Thinking of sizing? Well, what we can do, we can sit for like 20 minutes, and there's no obligation again, and you can get all the advice, and I can see like what's important to you, and we can go from there. Just like, you're shopping, like, interview like a few realtors. I also have the automatic system. Once we decide which area you want to live and what price range you want to live, what I can do for you is like, I can set up in the MLS system, and then we can go from there. Sure. So connect with me again. If you want my phone number is 905-330-8675. I can repeat, 905-330-8675. You can also check my website, which is Wish for Your Home, wishforyourhome.ca. Yeah, it's great to catch you as well. I didn't know that it's in my neighbor. Feel free to share the tips with the other your neighbors in your condo where you're living over here there, and I really appreciate that, and also with your followers. And if you provide some hearts, that'll be great. Like, if you like this podcast, I do it every morning. This podcast right now, I'm just doing one, a little bit busier, but I'm planning to do a little bit more because more people are asking and liking these podcast. Yeah, connect with me on Twitter as well, and you can send me your information and I'll connect with you. Let me know what's the best time to connect with you, so we can arrange that. Either you can come to my office or we can meet somewhere nearby, and just to get what your interests are. Well, thank you for appreciating it. Thank you for connecting with me. Stay connected. Be happy. And I'm here. And that's what I'll say. My name is Vish. People call me, and so if you have a wish for your home, there's a wish for your home. All right. Thank you. Take care. Have a great day. Fantastic.